Baba Booey.
Welcome to an all-new Lay It Omni. Allow me to lay it on you. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a beautiful day and enjoying the holidays. Today we're talking about Dream again because for whatever reason, hundreds of thousands of people care, including me. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get invested. It's like, I tell myself, this is stupid, it's Minecraft. Just, some kid may or may not have cheated in it. And a bunch of smart mathematicians are chiming in and acting as lawyers to debunk theories. It's like really bad TV. It's a train wreck that I can't take my eyes off. Sometimes I try to act like I'm above it, like sipping tea on some podium thinking, poppycock, this drama is beneath me. But guys, the moment I heard that Reddit debunked Dream's cheating allegations response in less than 24 hours, man, I just had to know what happened. And my guess is if you're watching this video, you probably feel the same. So here's a quick 20-second recap TLDR for those of you who aren't aware of what's going on. There's a dude named Dream. He has 14 million subscribers on YouTube. He plays Minecraft and he occasionally speedruns it, aka trying to complete the game really fast. A while back, he got a world record putting him at 5th place in the world ranking. Then about 2 weeks ago, this dude named Geosquare made a 15-minute video saying that he probably cheated and that Dream's run was a 1 in 7.5 trillion chance of actually happening. Dream got big baby rage mad and said he would respond. 2 days ago, he responded in a 24-minute video. The video was decent, albeit not as good as Geosquare's, but it took a lot of pressure off of him. In the video, he says the actual chances of his run was a 1 in 7.4999 or something trillion instead, and he substantiates all of his work by some anonymous dude who went to Harvard and specializes in statistics. This video was made on Dream's second channel, which was trending worldwide at number 5 at one point, and it has a PDF in the description that shows the results that was made by the Harvard student. And that's it, now you're all caught up. Now, in terms of damage control, the video that Dream made did wonders, hence by looking at the like-dislike ratio. I watched the video, and while I didn't think it was like in-depth as Geosquare's or as concise and easy to understand, I felt like he did a decent job as a dude who probably doesn't have a background in these kind of things. I did have a few gripes though, one of which were it seemed like Dream kept trying to make it seem like Geosquare just made mistakes and is an amateur, and it felt like the entire video was an attempt to discredit Geosquare's findings and suggest that he was biased and bring other people's opinions into the equation, whereas Geosquare's video was kind of just like, it was math, Even if he did have like a dislike or a vendetta towards Dream, I personally couldn't sense it in the video. Anyway, thinking that this whole thing was over because Dream hired a Harvard Superman to crush Geosquare, it appears that the guys over on Reddit have assembled to debunk Dream's debunk on Geosquare's debunk, which means the debunk of a debunk has just been debunked. Oh, how the turns have tabled. More specifically, it appears that the guys over on R Statistics and R Speedrun have watched the video and have been carefully scanning over the document and have found tons of glaring holes and errors and mistakes within the PDF that was created by this anonymous Harvard dude. Specifically, there was one user by the name of MFB- who was apparently a veteran verified particle physicist with a PhD in physics. Being verified on Reddit means that this guy actually had to submit his credentials to the subreddit in order to be approved. He made a post in a thread that had 8,000 plus upvotes talking about the statistics and the response video Dream made. Now, I'm not going to read the entirety of the thread, but I will read the one comment that MFB made because it explains his response very well and it received like over 400 different awards, okay? It's really well made. Here's what he said. Edit number 2, hello Brigadiers. Edit executive summary, whoever wrote that is either deliberately manipulating the numbers in favor of Dream or is totally clueless despite having working experience with statistics. Familiarity with the concepts is clearly there, but they are misapplied in absurd ways. The extract has problems already and it only gets worse after that. The original report accounted for bartering to stop possibly after every single bartering event. It can't get finer than that. Adding streams done long before to the counts is clearly manipulative, only made to raise the chances. Yes, you can do that analysis in addition, but you shouldn't present it as a main result if the drop chances vary that much between the series. If you follow this approach, Dream could make another live stream with 0 pearls and blaze rods and get the overall rate to the expected numbers. Case closed, right? Edit, I wrote this based on the introduction. Farther down, it became clear what they mean by adding earlier streams, and it's not that bad, but it's still done wrong in a bizarre way. Quote, 1 in a billion events happen every day. Yes, because there are billions of places where 1 in a billion events can happen every day. It's odd to highlight this repeatedly, all that has been taken into account already to arrive at the 1 in X trillion number. Quote, Ender Pro barter should not be modeled with a binomial distribution because the last barter is not independent and identical to the other barters. By the way, guys, if I didn't already explain, he's quoting either the video and or the PDF in this narrative. MFB goes on to say, that is such an amateur mistake that it makes me question the overall qualification of this anonymous author. Dream didn't do a single speedrun and then nothing ever again. Only in that case, it would be a serious concern. concern. What came after a successful bartering in one speedrun attempt? The next speedrun attempt with more bartering. The time spent on other things in between is irrelevant. Oh, and speedrun attempts can also stop if he runs out of gold or health or time without getting enough pearls, which means negative results can end a speedrun. At most, you can get an effect from stopping speedruns altogether, as he did after the 6 streams, but this has been taken into account by the authors of the original report. I could read on, but with such an absurd error here, there is no chance this analysis can produce anything useful. Edit, I made the mistake to read a bit more, and there are more absurd errors. I hope no one lets that person make any relevant statistical analysis in astronomy. Quote, the lowest probability will always be from all 11 events. Unquote, no it will not. Toy example, stream 1 has 0 out of 20 blaze drops. Stream 2 has 20 out of 20 blaze drops. Stream 2 has a very low p-value, 10 to the -6 power. Stream 1 has a one-sided p-value of 1. Streams 1 plus 2 has a okay, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what he's saying here, okay? MFB then quotes from the text, applying the Bonferroni correction and saying that there are 80 choices for the starting position of the 20 successful coin tosses, and the string of 100 cases gives... Okay, more math, more numbers. You guys can read that, okay? Learn how to use a calculator or spreadsheet. The actual odds are 1 in 25,600. They are significantly lower than the upper bound because of a strong correlation. A series of 21 counts as 2 series of 20. The same correlation you get if you consider different sets of consecutive streams. The original authors got it right here. Then there's another quote talking about math, and then he basically says you're wrong again. But then we go down a little further and it says, yet another edit. I think I largely understand what the author did wrong in the last paragraph. They first calculated the probability of 3 1% events in series within 10 events. That has a Bonferroni factor of 8, and they changed it to 2 sequential successes, which lead to 10 to the -4 power. Initial p-value, no idea where the factor 1.1 comes from, but forgot to update the Bonferroni factor to 9. These two errors largely cancel each other out, so 8.8 times 10 to the -4 is a good approximation for the chance to get 2 sequential 1% successes in 10 attempts. For the Monte Carlo, oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Let me just keep going. Hold on. So we have a couple of sloppy addition mistakes accumulated to come to a wrong conclusion, and the author didn't bother to check this for plausibility. All my numbers come from a Markov chain analysis, which is much simpler spreadsheet and much more robust than the Monte Carlo methods. So all digits I give are significant digits. Other users have simulated barter blaze rod stomping in the meantime, see e.g. this thread. Answers to frequently asked questions. I think the original analysis by the mods is fine. It's very conservative, dream favoring in many places. I am a particle physicist with a PhD in physics. I have seen comments giving me so many new jobs in the last hours. Whew, alright. Anyway, there's more, but even as someone who's not a math major, if you read through the thread, a lot of the comments have very simple, explain like I'm 5 explanations of how the Harvard students' math is just basically wrong. To add even more salt to the room, the guys over at the R Speedrun community agreed with the synopsis. Here are a few of the highest rated comments. I sat through this whole video waiting for him to show the new math, only to hear him talk about a lot about opinions and feelings, and for him to show quotes that make him look less bad. The only thing he says about the math is that the new odds are 1 in 10 million, and then he just leaves it at that without explaining any of it. So now I'm currently reading through the new report, and it so far doesn't help him very much. It has a very desperate vibe to it, accounting for stopping and including previous streams that are believed to be before the modify the drop chances, which of course will lower the numbers in his favor. Also, in the new report, it shows a graph that makes Dream look bad. It shows the likelihood that his drop rates were boosted, showing that it's less likely that he didn't boost than did. I'm personally not convinced by Dream's response. A 24-minute video that doesn't show graphs or explain the new math he knows it still looks bad, and instead focuses on the huge difference between 7.5 trillion and 10 million. The whole thing with the gold bricks in the background was to showcase how quote-unquote far off the mod's math was, end quote, an attempt to discredit it, while at the same time sweeping the new math quietly under the rug. In which the next reply was, fun fact, through the whole paper, 2 whole equations were presented which are general ones to calculate probability. That's it. It literally just seems like he is desperate to clear his name. There are so much filler in his video, it's insane. So much stuff that doesn't matter at all. That combined with the lack of citations and dubious second-hand help makes it completely unbelievable, at least for me. Dream just seems like even more of an a-hole now that he did before. His ego is like his main effing priority in life over being a virtuous person. He should have just apologized and explained that he did it out of frustration with the stupid A system of getting ender pearls. That would have been at least sympathetic, and his fans would not care at all. Digital Song tweeted, almost everything in the mod video has relevance, but more than half half of what's in the video has no relevance. Now, would you guys believe me if I said it gets even worse? A YouTuber by the name of Xate made a video titled Dream's Response Video to Cheating is Very Shady. It's a quick 11-minute video that I'll link in the description, but in the video he suggests that the video, as per the title, is extremely shady and the background of this Harvard statistician is very questionable. It's a good informative watch, so I'll point you guys to here if you want to know more. I won't even TLDR it because it's worth the watch, but I'll just post this clip right now.
The story doesn't just end at Dream's reply, and there's actually a lot of surprising information being released as I'm writing this video, because it could be possible that the Harvard statistician was completely wrong. And not only that the Harvard statistician was wrong, but that the website Dream got his statistician from could be completely fake.
So what's interesting to note is that this guy we talked about earlier, MFB, was banned from Dream's Reddit for quote-unquote spreading unsubstantiated information, which is weird because now it looks like some extreme censorship is going down and makes Dream look even more sketchy. And if you go over Dream's actual subreddit Dream was taken, it's just memes about this entire situation. It's absolutely hilarious. Anyway, that's the long and short of it, guys. That's basically where we are as of now. The only thing that is left is Dream's response on Twitter that was made earlier this morning about 40 minutes ago. Dream tweeted, "I know there's been drama, but let's just have a happy holidays and enjoy the fact that this terrible year is coming to a close. Happy holidays to everyone, regardless of who you are. Smiley face, 3 heart emojis." And fellas, that's the story in a nutshell. Now, I'm not a super mathematician, statistics scientist with a PhD, okay? But I am black. So as a black dude, here are my thoughts. Things really don't look good for Dream in this whole cheating scandal. It seems that the more he tries to press back and defend himself, the more holes and openings he creates that debunks the idea that he was cheating during his speedrun. At this point, getting ethered by Geosquare and a verified Redditor with a PhD and hundreds of Redditors reminds me of Thanos getting bought by the Avengers. The evidence against him just keeps stacking up. You know, like Phoenix Wright would be having a field day with this case. All signs point to Dream cheating, and again, as I said in my first video, Dream probably cheated. And I use the word probably specifically because we are literally talking about probability. However, I won't go on the record to say for a fact that he cheated because I truly can't say that in good faith with 100% fact. But if I was a gambling man, I'd take the 1 in 7.5 trillion odds to say that the dude with the PhD is correct. Here's the thing though, guys. At the end of the day, nothing's going to change. Whether Dream decides to dig straight down or admits to cheating, he's too powerful. It's not going to cancel him. He's not going to lose his fans. He's too big to fail. The guy is literally too big to fail. And cheating in Kids Block game isn't a crime that will be met with any kind of repercussion on his behalf. To be honest, as long as he keeps denying it, the situation continues to be drama that gets more traction, that gets more people to subscribe to his channel and follow him on Twitter. Believe it or not, I think the situation is 1000% benefiting him because before this whole scandal, I just thought he was some dude with a weird creepy smiley face avatar who was the ruler and king of the Minecraft kids. Now, I know more about Dream and Minecraft and speedruns and RNG and math than I've ever wanted to know before, just because this drama exists. So he'll be fine. And to be honest, I personally don't care if he cheated or not. Morally, it's messed up, and I can understand why the speedrun community would be angry. To have someone as big as Dream take advantage of the community by cheating and using that platform to boost his own recognition, if that's what he did, is really messed up. So I can legit understand people's anger and frustration over the situation. To me though, guys, like, it's kind of wild how literally the entire internet seems to be proving this guy wrong, and it doesn't matter because he's so large that his video will be able to amass enough support and damage control to allow him to walk away from this unscathed. Like, I truly think if Dream was like, "I have no further comments on this subject," and moved on with his life, that would be literally the end of this. But as I said before, only time can tell. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode of Laid Omni. You've just been laid. More of the story: don't bring an anonymous Harvard student to a gunfight. And by gunfight, I mean Reddit, because these dudes are gangster. At this point, I'm just waiting for the 1-hour Bill Nye the Science Guy Netflix special where he drops his thesis on how Dream probably faked his Minecraft speedruns. I still can't believe how invested I am in this topic. It's so weird. But hey, if you're still here and you're still watching, that means we're all heathens together. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this whole fiasco. Do you think Dream cheated, or do you think he's innocent? What do you think of the evidence? Tell me how you really feel. I'm out. It's Christmas Eve. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas if you celebrate that stuff. You guys will probably see me tomorrow because I'm still uploading every day for the rest of my life. I think we're like 75 days in, and yeah, I think if I hit 100, I'll be content. Anything after that is just, showing off, but 100 days uploading in a row, that's a dope number. Either way, do me a solid. If you made it to the end of the video, I would really appreciate it if you guys dropped a like. It means I made a decent video and that I held your attention. It can be like a nice Christmas gift. And subscribe if you haven't already, okay? I don't think we're going to be able to hit 200,000 subscribers by Christmas. Christmas. That's only like a day to have. Like I know you guys are powerful on the internet, but I don't have stands quite as big as Dream, you know? You guys are out there, but like we don't got the full squad, bro. We're not there yet. But to be honest, all I really want for Christmas is for you guys to enjoy yourselves and enjoy your stay here on this channel and for you guys to just be here. So yeah, stay safe, stay hydrated, and guys, have a good one.